Yo, how's it going guys, you amazing people guys, and welcome back guys to another video. And before this awesome video starts guys, I would like to quickly say thank you guys so much for the support lately. The channel's been growing amazingly. I've got some new channel art going and an intro being made at the time that I'm talking. And we've been getting amazing feedback lately guys, and the support has been really amazing guys. I'd like to thank you all so much guys. I can't say it enough. It's really awesome. Thank you all so much. And the second thing is guys, that I got a new keyboard. It's nice, clicky keyboard. I got the new Razer Black Widow Chromer Tournament Edition with the clicky keys. So the keys are unbelievably really loud, and I freaking love the clickiness. I freaking love it guys. We also got a new mouse pad, and we're soon to be getting a new microphone stand, so the audio will be a little bit better. So I ordered in a microphone stand, and it should be here maybe in a few days, maybe a week maybe. So hopefully when that comes in, that will be really good. Anyway guys, I'm going to stop talking now guys, and let's get right into today's video. What's going on there guys, my name is Crisis, and well, we were going to be doing an Overwatch case today, but I thought screw it. We've done so many Overwatch cases while I was away on holidays, which I am officially back. I am officially back home on my awesome computer, but that actually does get good FPS. So we're actually back guys, and of course the new update came out where of course they changed the ranking system, and myself personally, I went from LE to MG2, and I'm actually MG2 at the moment, which I can't actually show you. Actually, yes I can. See here, I'm MG2 with 389 wins on record. I used to be LE before the update came along. And as you guys know, many people have lost their rank. Well, obviously everyone has lost their rank and has obviously deranked a load. So what I thought today guys to do is to help the community out to see if they can get up to a nice higher rank by of course giving everyone tips and tricks on how to improve their actual game and leaderboard score to try and rank up in the ranking system. So of course I was away for a month, and I came back and I had no rank, and I read all about the new ranking system and how it has all changed and how there's barely even any globals anymore. So that's basically another excuse to make globals look a lot better. Anyway, so I'm just going to be going through a whole bunch of tips that of course that you guys can actually use in your own game to help you guys get up on the leaderboard and to also get you up in ranks. So let's hope that I can do that for you guys. I'm going to be giving you all the tips that I can possibly. There probably will be another part 2, so I'm going to be giving some tips now and then probably give some more tips back in part 2. But yes, I was away for a month, but yes, like I said, we are back. Anyway, let's get right into this video. So one of the most important tips on this list is crosshair placement. If anyone knows what that is, or if you don't know what that is actually, it's basically where you have your crosshair about to the person's head height or upper chest. At times it comes on preference. I prefer doing it to the neck. So as you see here, an example of crosshair placement out on long doors would probably be like this. Of course, holding it about head height, holding your crosshair up, so then as soon as someone there peeks, instead of them killing you, you can instantly hit them in the head, or you can spray them down. Really just basically do whatever you want. So as soon as they peek, you have the man advantage. Well, not the man advantage, sorry. You actually have the sort of aim advantage really. You have the advantage because they're peeking out. They don't know where you're going to be, because you could be anywhere out on long doors. So they're going to peek, you have the straight up advantage, so you're most likely going to get the kill. However, if you don't, then it's just bad luck. But as soon as they peek, boom, you can spray them down there, or you can tap them in the head depending on what your preference is. But my preference is normally to spray down depending on what range I'm at. But like I said, keeping it up. Now something that's wrong with not having crosshair placement is what I see from a lot of players is when they have it down here, they don't have it up here. So if they peek, that person there, if they have good crosshair placement, they have the advantage, because you're down here, you have to flick up and see that the first few bullets have gone all over the place. But if I didn't crouch, if I'm going like this here, and I press shift, you got to be like really quick there and see your crosshair placement is probably going to be shooting at his balls. As you can see here, I'm sort of like shooting at his balls and his feet, so it's not going to be so effective. They aren't going to be taking as much damage as they would be if you were shooting them in the head or upper chest. So you're probably going to die. However, if they have the worst aim, or you have probably a really good luck at that time, then you might actually get the kill. But the preference is to keep it up about around the head height. So they peek, you can straight away instantly kill them. The second thing is, of course, picking corners. Now that's what I see a lot. This is mainly for T's, however it can be for CT for when they are retaking a bomb site. Is obviously, I'm going to be example here on T. I'm coming around the corner here. Now I see a lot of in low levels, they just come straight out, they don't check any corners. You can get shot from behind blue box, or obviously behind blue box if you're in bedroom, in front of blue box, behind the doors, at the corner. I'm not sure what this area is called. I think it should be behind the blue box. In pit, up on. I think it's. I can't remember what it's called again. I think it's like ledge or something like that. I can't remember what it's called again. Anyway, out here in the open, you can get shot from barrel. You can get from someone walking straight into doors. So there's heaps of places. So what I recommend doing is, what I like to do myself is I like to check each spot, especially when I'm about to be pushing. So if I'm a T here, I like to come out here, make sure there's no one there. Come around the corner here, make sure there's no one behind the blue box. Then sort of like shoulder peek out. So then that if there is an AWPer, if there's an AWPer here and you're shoulder peeking, if they take a shot, the shot is obviously going to miss. And what you'd be doing is, if you're a T, if you shoulder peek and they take the shot, and of course that misses, you peek out and boom, you have the instant spray advantage. It's the instant kill. So if you combine that with crosshair placement, you have an absolutely free kill right there. So basically that tip was basically, one, how to peek corners, and two, also checking your spots. But basically peeking out is just sort of shoulder peeking, and then they shoot, boom, come out. And if they don't shoot, then they're obviously good AWPers. So obviously you try to do like a really wide peek, maybe, or maybe even get a teammate to probably throw a flash out there, and then flash them, or flash from outside the bedroom, whatever. Just tell them to get a flash down and peek. Now basically that also comes into tip number 3, is of course checking your spots, which I kind of already went through, but I'm going to go through again. So let's just run over here onto a site here. Let me just no clip this. Let me just sort of no clip, so then that we don't have to take goddamn so long, and the video is going to take absolutely insanely long. So basically what it will also be is checking your corners. So of course here, now when you're pushing on short as a T, or if you're retaking the bomb site as a CT, you have so many places that you have to check, but you need to check them. You have here, you have behind that ledge there, you have on top of, I can't remember what it's called again, I'm not too sure. You have on boost spot, you have at ninja, you have barrels, you have sight, you have the second barrels, you have quad, you have ramp, you have the ramp down bottom ramp, you have cutout, you have jump up spot, I'm not too sure what that's called either. You have sort of the CG side of the site, you have anywhere over there, you have anywhere here, you have all the spots down here, so it's absolutely insane. You really got to check these spots, or you're going to get shot. So what I'd like to do is, once I have cleared out here, my example would be, for clearing out short, would be to push up here, sort of shoulder peek out, see if there's anyone there, see if I can see anyone, then sort of work my way around, make sure there's no one here, sort of enter in, do the same thing here, sort of just shoulder peeking, make sure no one's there. I can't see anyone there, I sort of put my crosshair placement up here, peek out a little bit, make sure there's no one here. Then once you push up, sort of making sure there's no one there, or on top of, or ninja spot either, and normal boost spot. So sort of make sure you're only in range of maybe the one spot you haven't cleared, or all the spots you haven't cleared. So sort of watching here, see I can't be spotted from barrels yet. Now there's no one there, sort of peek in here, can't be spotted from barrels yet. Now I can spot it from barrels, can't be spotted from sight yet. Peek out, so that I can only just be seen from quad. Peek out again, so I can only barely even see the barrels. And then peek out so I can see the actual. And don't forget guys, keep counter-striking, and we will see you guys later, and bye bye. I just got interrupted. Anyway, but sort of peeking out, make sure there's no one up here, because there's people there as well. So sort of peeking out, can't see anyone there, peek out, so see if there's anyone at the barrel on site. If anyone's on site, can't see anyone there, no one peeking on ramp. Like sort of push out now, make sure no one on bottom ramp, make sure no one on boost. I'd like to get up here, can't see anyone. Then I'd like to push at sight, make sure also you clear both car spots, pushing out, make sure no one's on cross, clearing the car, and then also watching the corner down here as well, once you've cleared the car. and then sort of then committing the site. That's what I like to do for especially pushing on the sites. Now the second thing will also be is working communication with your team. Now I see this that is that's what loses the game. If you do not have communication with your team, no matter how good you are, you're probably going to lose the game. However, you may also get lucky. And sort of communicating with your team. If you're doing a sort of an A split, you've got people going up long, people going up up on short. Now you want to be able to get calls going so that everyone knows where everyone is. Now now sort of if you're cleared out long and you're pushing up long and you see a guy on ramp jumping on the site, call it. Be like, hey, guy on site, then sort of push around to make sure you can't pick him off at all. So then the people that are playing, the people that are actually pushing on cat actually know that there's a guy on site. So they're like, okay, there's a guy on site. We know there's a guy on site, so we're gonna push and make sure we have sight. And then if you know there's a guy on car, you can do that. So then if you help the guys on short out, so then as soon as the guys on short push, when they take the guy out in sight, maybe there could be a guy hiding on there. Now sort of if you help them out, they're gonna push around, they're gonna see a guy there, they're gonna call it. They might not get the kill, then you can pick around and get the kill. Or you can do something like that. So basically working together, communication is key. Calling strats is also another one. Definitely helping out your teammates and backing them up and playing together. That's definitely like what I can say. Now our fourth tip is of course using nades. Now I can't give you an example of using nades, mainly due because I don't have any nades because we are in TDM and I can't be bothered switching. But basically using nades such as flashes, smokes and nades and molotovs are especially helpful. Now I see a lot of low rank people don't use all their nades before they die. And now the thing is to use your nades. Now this is one of the biggest things that I see that would help a whole lot of people out in Counter-Strike. So such as if you are a T and you've just a sight and there's a guy on cat there. Now, if you're scared, maybe he has an AWP and he's watching this sort of cutout little bit here, and you're on the site and you know that if you peek, you're probably going to get picked out. What I would do is probably... Oh, I did not mean to do that. My mistake. I mean, like, sort of you can throw a nade. If you can throw a nade, it can do a bit of damage. You can throw a flashbang over the boxes over here, so then he'll be flashed. You can peek out and you can instantly spray on him. So definitely using those nades. Now, if you're a T, smokes. Smokes are the most important thing for taking a bomb site. You need to be able to do that because what the smoke does is basically it eliminates an area that you have to watch for a little bit of time. So such as if you're trying to cross on the A site and there's an AWPer down on CT watching the cross, smoke the cross. He won't be able to. He might hit you with the lucky shot, but sometimes not. So make sure you get a smoke down that you can run across. Definitely getting a smoke down because the smoke lasts for 10 seconds, and even just getting one smoke down and smoking off one area eliminates one area that your team has to watch for a little bit. So such as if you're on a site, you have cat, you have CT, you have long, you have pit, you have so many spots that you need to cover. So if you can just get a smoke down on cat, then all you need to worry about is long and CT for a little bit, or even smoking the CT off. You don't really need to worry about that. However, some people do push through smoke, but not regularly. I don't see that quite a lot, but sometimes it does happen. So definitely getting those smokes down will definitely help, and definitely allow you to probably definitely have a whole lot of better. Now, our fifth and of course our final tip for today's video is obviously spray control. Of course, a very, very common thing that you'll see in a whole lot of the videos is definitely learning to control your spray for your gun. If you don't know what spray control is, here's me not using any spray control. Of course, the spray goes up, it goes a little bit to the left, goes off hard right, hard left, and that's basically I clip right there. So of course spray control is of course what I like to do is just pull down. I like to pull down. You don't have to pull down too far because if you keep pulling down, the bullets will actually go down to their penis. So if you have crosshair placement, then if you can get the spray control right, because you don't need to pull down all, you need to pull down the whole way like this, because then of course the bullets go right down to his penis. You only need to pull it down just a little bit, not too much. So basically just pulling it down. Oh, I didn't mean to press A there. Basically pulling it down and then holding the spray. You barely even need to pull it down. You don't even need to pull it down that much. Barely even a finger width down. It's hardly even a finger width. So see that it's barely. So where my first bullet is there. to about there. That's where you need to pull it down. Not very much, very far. But basically, I will leave a link below to a map that will allow you to control your spray. It shows you the spray patterns, and then you can practice them. I forgot what it is called, however. I can't remember. It is in my workshop, actually, but I can't actually see my workshop at the moment. So, I'm afraid I can't show you what it's called yet. I think it's like spray control or something like that. And it basically shows you how to do it. It even shows you the exact details of it, but however, I'm not much of a big fan of pulling down and then going off to the left and going off to the right and then to the left. I just prefer just pulling it down because it's not really much of a difference. But however, if you do want to get into some full-ass detail, then definitely check out that map. That's definitely a helpful map, so definitely learning the spray control, boys. And maybe girls, if there's anyone, whoever's watching this video. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, guys. That was basically it. Basically some tips and tricks to help you guys improve your scoreboard. Basically, your scoreboard, your kills and your deaths. And also help you guys rank up in the new update for the ranking system. And like I said, there'll probably be another part 2. So if you guys want to come check out the part 2, when it's uploaded, I will link it in the description below. But however, if it's not in the description, or maybe I forget to, then just have a look through my channel. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe to have a look at some more awesome tips and tricks video. And if you guys enjoyed this video, leave it a like, guys, for part 2. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully we can get some good likes, guys. Let's see if we can hit 10. If we can hit 10, that'd be freaking amazing. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a brilliant day, guys. And don't forget, guys, keep counter-striking, and we will see you guys later. And bye-bye.